you here with me on
Oh,
IG Live. Dr. Cash and I were on a panel a few weeks ago, and I was like, we have got to do a live with Dr. Cash and get all of her knowledge, all of her expertise here with us on Skinceuticals IG Live. So she's given up 30 minutes of her Saturday to be here with us. And so we're so excited. You guys, I mean, seriously, I have heard about Dr. Cash for years, never had a chance to meet her until we got on this panel. Find out we're sorority sisters, so that's the best thing, right?
yes.
That is the best thing. But just to be able to have her knowledge and talk about antioxidants is going to be huge. And I just want to tell you just a little bit about her. She's going to give you the rest of her story, but I want to make sure I get to mention this. So, guys, I am co-hosting with the first African-American female in the state of Texas. I live in the state of Texas to be certified in not one board, but 2 boards in the American Board of Surgery and the American Board of Plastic Surgery. I mean, talk about super bad, okay? This is Black Girl Magic at its best. To be, I mean, gosh, Dr. Cash, that is such an accomplishment. We should see hearts going up, guys, on this IG. Lots of claps for her accomplishment in that. She is in private practice in Houston, Texas, at Camille Cash, MD, Aesthetic Plastic Surgery. So, Dr. Cash, welcome, and thank you so much for joining me on IG Live.
Thank you so much for having me. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Great. I just got off a Zoom call with some medical students and we had a little bit of technical difficulty. So I'm happy that everything is going smoothly. And I'm so excited to be here to talk about Skinceuticals. So thank you so much for having me.
You are so welcome. And, you know, Dr. Cash has been with Skinceuticals. I know, what an accomplishment, right, Stacey? I'm getting lots of what an accomplishment for you. Has been a partner with Skinceuticals for a while. And with her partnership, she has really had an opportunity to use our products. So today, I just wanted to spend some time and get her knowledge on our antioxidants, because it all starts with a good antioxidant and protecting your skin and preventing damage from happening to the skin. So Dr. Cash, why don't you share with us why antioxidants? Why are they important on the skin?
Well, you know, I'm going to back up a little bit. I am a plastic surgeon, so I do a lot of surgery, but growing up, I had acne skin, very difficult to treat. I had done all of the topical Retin-As, the oral antibiotics, everything over the counter and everything prescription brand. And I had a very difficult time managing my acne. And it wasn't until I had to go through a round of Accutane that my acne was controlled for a period of time. It was controlled for about 10 years. So throughout medical school, I always loved surgery, but I always had a particular interest in skin and looking your best because I had suffered so long and so, you know, so seriously. So I started my practice 18 years ago and was set out to be, you know, the best surgeon I could be, but I also wanted to incorporate skincare in my practice, because if I can make your breast or your tummy or your eyelids look good, but then your skin is not necessarily matching, then that's important to address anti-aging and skincare and skin quality. So that's been a passion of mine since the very beginning. And Skinceuticals is the best when it comes to antioxidants. There's no other industry leader out there besides Skinceuticals that has the market on antioxidants. And why do I like antioxidants so much? Because they help fight stress, aging, pollution. As we live in today's society, when we go out into the sun, we get some free radical damage from the UV light. If we're in pollution, if we're under extreme stress, we're going to go through a period of creating free radicals, basically cells that kind of split off and then they start breaking down some of our DNA for collagen production as far as and anti-aging products. So elastin and collagen gets broken down. And what the antioxidants do is they help protect your skin from the inside. They protect it from environmental stressors, UV damage, pollution, and things of that nature. And so why is that important? When you're younger, you don't see any of the damage that your skin is getting, that's being inflicted on your skin when you're out at the beach or you're at the tennis court or you're at the track meet. But what's happening is repeated exposure to sunlight, as an example, is going to break down some of the DNA, some of the proteins that produce collagen and elastin. And over time, that can lead to discoloration. It can lead to an uneven skin tone. It can lead to spots, aging spots and things of that nature. So we want to stop that before it gets set up, that process. So I've been a big believer in antioxidants, since for about 20 years now. And it's just wonderful how these little magical solutions can help prevent signs of aging. It can help discoloration, can help firm up the skin so you have a glowing, healthy complexion, and that you protect your skin for the long haul. So I love them.
Oh, that's so great. And you just summed up the antioxidant category so well. And what age should you start using an antioxidant? Because you talked about, you kind of got into it and telling us about your skin, but what is your recommendation on when to start?
Sure. We're going to start losing collagen in our 30s, right? So that's when people sometimes come in and they start seeing signs of aging. They start seeing maybe a little fine lines, a little change in the texture of their skin. And what's happened is your past sins are catching up with you at that point. So when to start an antioxidant? You can start an antioxidant in your 20s. I think that's a great time to start. You can start in your teens if you have excessive sun exposure. My daughters ran track, so I was out in the track meet in the sun, rooting and cheering for them. They're exposed. And so this is a great way to protect your skin, even at an early age, even when you're in your 20s. And so I started a little bit later than that because I didn't know about Skinceuticals till I was in my 30s, and I started as soon as I found out. As soon as Fullerton hit the market, that's my jam. That's my jam right here.
Oh, got mine too.
Got my jam. Yes.
We're twinkies on that. And tell us a little bit about Fullerton as an antioxidant.
So Fullerton CF, it's not just one antioxidant. I love to say it's like a multivitamin, a multi-antioxidant. So we have Fullerton, we have vitamin C, and we have ferulic acid. And these are scientifically studied and isolated antioxidants that really show that they work. So vitamin C was the first antioxidant that was identified, it was stabilized, and it was shown how it can protect your skin from, again, the sun exposure, from creating blemishes, from losing the texture and becoming saggy. So then we discovered Fullerton. Oh my goodness, Fullerton is a little special piece of magic that's found in the skin of apples. And so you know how apples are just protected, they're either green or pinky or red on the outside. And as soon as you cut through that, the air oxidizes the fruit of the apple. And so apples turn brown. So nobody wants a brown face. I mean, brown is beautiful. Let me just say, brown is beautiful.
Yes.
But we don't want the blemishes. We don't want the discoloration. We don't want the fine lines and crepiness and saggy skin. That basically what happens to that apple when left out to the sun. So Fullerton, isolated from the skin of apples. Ferulic acid, another great antioxidant that will come in and help fight the aging process, stop the crepey skin, give a more balanced and brighter complexion. And so what you have in this little bottle is a party of antioxidants. These three guys get together and they just worked synergistically to stop that aging process and to give you healthier, more youthful, younger looking skin.
I love it. I love it. It's my go-to antioxidant as well. And we do have others. And so we won't take away from, because we both love Fullerton because I like what it does for my discoloration. But we also have CE ferulic. Yep. So,
yes.
See, we love our antioxidants. Tell us a little bit about CE ferulic.
So CE ferulic, we already talked a little bit about ferulic acid. Then we've got the ferulic CE, vitamin C, vitamin E, and ferulic acid. So again, party in a bottle. These are three antioxidants that are combined in one so that they work synergistically together. So Fullerton is really, we've got different skin types and we've got antioxidants for different skin types. So Fullerton is going to be great for more, for younger, more oily type skin. Thicker skins are going to do well with Fullerton. For patients that maybe have a little drier skin or a little bit more mature skin, as we like to say, C. ferulic is going to be your antioxidant of choice. And I saw one of the questions pass by, who can't talk, was, can I use CE ferulic in the morning and the evening? Can I use my antioxidants in the morning and the evening? So we've got Fullerton gel, CE ferulic, and we've got Fullerton serum, and then we've got a ton of vitamin C serums. These are your morning antioxidants. So these antioxidants you would apply in the morning after you wash and tone your skin. So these are once a day, morning only. So that's all you need. And really the reality is, once you build up enough levels of the antioxidants in your skin, the half-life of an antioxidant is about two or 3 days. So as long as you're just going about your normal routine, I tell my patients, save some of it, use it every other day, and make it stretch further. Unless you're in a very sunny exposure, or you're under a lot of stress, then you can bump it up to twice a day. Because what happens is, these guys are like little soldiers. They get in your skin, and they kind of put up a defense, and they block the UV lights. Once those little guys get killed, for lack of a better word, then they're gone. So you need to replace your soldiers. So you just reapply. So when I'm out at the beach, I will apply this really twice a day if I'm getting excessive sun exposure, just to make sure that I'm protected. But on everyday living, every other day for me, it makes it stretch even further. So, and I saw somebody also say, can you layer your products? So yes, what I always tell folks is, you wash your face first, you tone your face, and then you put your antioxidants on. And then you just let that absorb into your skin. What I usually do is wash my face, do my toner, put my antioxidant, then I put my contacts in, I brush my teeth, and then after that period, the antioxidant has had an opportunity to absorb into my skin, and I'm going to go on to my next step, which I can talk about in a little bit, because I've got other great Skinceuticals products that I like. Woo, that's a mouthful. But antioxidants are great. So those are your daytime antioxidant. And I'm going to look into my little trove of goodies.
Yep.
And we've got resveratrol. So this is your nighttime. Yes. So when you think about, I want to have a glass of red wine at the end of a busy day, then you can think about resveratrol, because this is an antioxidant that is going to be the same that's found in your red wines. So it's a heart healthy antioxidant that will protect your skin. Again, decrease signs of aging, decrease sagging, make your skin firmer and more youthful. So this is your nighttime guy. So you don't have to double dose with your day antioxidant. Do this in the morning, you do this in the evening, and then you're really going to be protecting your skin. And I think when you're going to probably not add this antioxidant until you're a little bit older, maybe 30, late 30s, 40s, to really get the benefit. So my young girls, get into your Fullerton like today, right now. This is going to be your best bang for your buck to start the process of anti-aging in your skincare regimen.
Absolutely. We had a question also, Dr. Cash, when it went to that, is for age. Is it age specific, in your opinion, whether or not you use vitamin C, being CE ferulic, or you use Fullerton? Or what makes the difference in using the two? Because I know you talked about different skin types, so
Sure.
but does age play a factor in it?
Age can play a factor in which one you select, but it's not the key determinant. Really, we want to look at skin type, or what type of skin do you have? Do you have drier skin? Young patients can sometimes have dry skin. And so your antioxidant of choice will be either a vitamin C or a CE ferulic, if you want to get the multi antioxidant in the bottle. That's going to irritate your skin less. It's going to give you a little bit of hydration, actually, from the CE ferulic. If you have oily skin or problematic skin, your Fullerton is going to be your better antioxidant. And for patients like myself that are really acneic, the gel is the preparation of the Fullerton that I prefer. So it's not necessarily just based on age. Typically, as we get older, our skin tends to get a little bit more combination or a little bit drier. But I can tell you, I'm in my fabulous 50 and my skin is still oily. So I'm still using this guy. And I have some patients that are in their 30s that have dry skin. So we're going to guide them more to a CE ferulic.
Okay, now before the question bank starts to break, when you said you're a fabulous 50, now we got to know what your routine is to look this good at 50.
Well,
tell us your routine.
I have the benefit of having all of this in my armamentarium. And I will tell you, it changes kind of kind of seasonal and depending on what's happening with my skin. So as I said, acneic, oily person. So I'm going to wash my skin morning and evening with LHA cleanser and toner.
Good choice.
5 different acids. So we've got, I'm going to mention just the ones that I remember. Azelaic acid, you got salicylic acid, you got glycolic acid, you got all these acids in one thing. And so this helps me with sebum production. It helps to keep my pores from clogging and keeps my skin just kind of with the right complexion, the right texture. It also helps to exfoliate my skin. Then I seal my pores with the LHA toner. So that's morning. So that's actually morning and night.
Yes.
Please wash your face.
Yes, thank you.
Please wash your face.
Don't go to bed with that makeup on.
Don't go to bed with makeup on. You'll regret it later. Mm-hmm. So wash your face morning, noon, night. This is important. So then in the morning, I get my Floritin gel, as I've said. I will wash my face, put this little guy on, and then go for it. And then, so for anybody who wants to see, let me see. There's my little drop of Floritin gel. And a little bit goes a long way. I'll probably use 3 drops, and I'll put it here. I kind of slap my forehead and slide it all the way down to my décolleté. I did my little cheeks, and then we go. So I will whoosh all the way down with Floritin. Then my next step for me personally, because I am, again, an acne person, I don't really use heavy moisturizers during the summer. I also live in Houston, so it's already humid. But this is my Green Goddess. My Green Goddess is a serum called Fido Plus. I like Fido Plus because it gives a little bit of extra protection against blemishes and discoloration. So it's made with cucumber extract. It's green, it's soothing, it feels wonderful going on my skin. And so this is my next step is Fido Plus. And I use this kind of almost like a moisturizer for me because I'm so oily, I don't need anything else.
Yeah, because it has that hyaluronic acid base, and it also has kojic acid, so it'll brighten and help with those blemishes as well. Yep.
So since I'm an acneic person and I'm a person of color, I'm always kind of fighting the discoloration and the blemishes. And so those ingredients are definitely key in helping keep my skin bright and an even complexion and getting rid of those blemishes. And so then I just talked to you about Green Goddess, Fido Plus, and it's got a cousin, Fido Corrective Gel, which is right here. So I use the plus because of the kojic acid that will help with blemishes. Then I've got the next thing, which is what I call purple crack. So purple crack.
Woo! I love
purple crack is HA intensifier. And this is a multi-ingredient purple. I'm trying to get it out. It doesn't look so purple, but it is purple crack. And I'll use that in the morning, and in the evening it's got a little, it helps to exfoliate the skin, brighten the skin, kind of push the dead skin cells out so you're left with a more toned and brighter complexion. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, so again, another moisturizer that helps to kind of keep the barrier of the skin protected so the moisture stays inside. It doesn't make you oily, so for people like myself, the oily acneic folks, it's wonderful. So
yeah, I love it. You've got everybody talking about purple crack, and she's
purple
right.
Crack.
I mean, it is purple crack. It's part of my daily routine. I can't live without it. And you guys, just so you know, the purple comes from the purple rice extract that's in there. We've got licorice root, and it smells good too, right? So we got licorice root, the purple rice in there, proxylane, and that beautiful HA. And we got our purple hearts coming up. So thank you for the purple hearts. Yep. So boy,
and then next on my step, sunscreen. So we talked about this with Real Self. People of color, my peoples of color, we have to use sunscreen. Yes, our melanin does protect us from some of the damages, but it doesn't completely protect us or prevent it. So this is my go-to sunscreen because it's great. It's lightweight, again, me oily. But the neat thing about Skinceuticals is I think you all have like 150,000 sunscreens. So if you're oily, if you're dry, if you need more hydration, if you're going skiing and you need more protection, Skinceuticals has a sunscreen for you. But this is a physical sunblock, SPF of 50, and it's lightweight. You shake it up in the bottle. This one's the untinted version. I use the tinted version, what's called Physical Fusion, and it just goes into your skin nicely, gives a little bit of a sheen, but then it absorbs so you're not oily or glowy, you're not shiny. It just sucks into your skin. And it's great because if you work out or you exercise and you sweat, then this is already absorbed into your skin and it's not dripping down your face. Yes. So super important, all my people, sunscreen. So sunscreen should start when you're 2 and go until you die. Your antioxidants start in your 20s, 30s and start going. And then as you get a little bit older, we start adding some more things. And so, you know, like I said, have the benefit of all of these products and more. This is like a third maybe of what Skinceuticals has to offer. And it's really important, you know, we're just kind of talking about the products and how much I love them, but it's always important to reach out to your local dermatologist or your plastic surgeon and have them analyze your skin so that you can make an educated selection and purchase for your products. This is one of Skinceuticals' newer guys. Like Skinceuticals comes out with a new product like every 2 months, I think. But this is your glycolic renew overnight.
Oh, that's another good one.
So about once a week, I'll do this, probably because I'm just busy. And this is like this little magical little cream that you put on your face, and it helps to kill off the dead skin, exfoliate kind of gently. So you wake up with, I woke up like this, Beyonce skin, where you're flawless and your skin is bright and your skin is tighter and beautiful. So this is one of my other little go-to products. But again, only once a week for me for that. And so that's kind of my routine.
Wow. Well, that's a fantastic routine. I love it. And I'm going to steal some of those pieces of it because I'm coming after you in this fabulous 50s. So I'm coming behind you. So I need to know what to do to look that good. So thank you so much for sharing.
My pleasure.
Oh my goodness. So we had a question, which was a really good question I want to ask you is, it was a question about, I'm 43 and should I use eye cream? Talk to us about eye cream. And should someone in there at 43 use eye cream?
Yes, you should definitely start using your eye cream. So this is our AOX gel, again, Skinceuticals. I always say it's Floritin for the eyes. Yes. So it is your antioxidant. It has some Floritin in it. It also has caffeine in it. So what will it do? You know, eyelid skin is very different than skin of your face. It needs something that's a little bit more gentle, but that will be very effective. So you'll get the antioxidants, again, that will help fight DNA damage. It will help tighten the skin and make it more firm, less prone to discoloration. And it also has caffeine in it, which will help tighten and decrease the puffiness. So antioxidant for the eyes, AOX eye gel for sure. 40s is a great time to start.
And you can even start younger because that eye area is so thin and it's the most revealing area I think we have on our faces, and that really shows our age when we don't take care of that eye area. So yes.
And then the other little, I don't have it with me, I think it's in my bag.
Okay.
Skinceuticals, y'all make that little tube of sunscreen for the eye.
Oh yes, the physical eye. Yep, or physical UV physical eye.
So I use that, and I'll use that in the morning underneath my makeup. And that gives me, again, a little extra sunscreen directly for the eye area. Because who doesn't hate puffy, dark circles under their eyes? So, yes, start protecting your eyes, you know, now, because that's one of the biggest things I see are patients coming in and they're complaining about puffiness in their eyes, eye bags, and wrinkled skin around their eyes. So this will help protect you going forward. So definitely love eye creams.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. We've got 2 minutes to finish this conversation. And there's so many more products, right, that we can get into and we can talk about. And so somebody missed your regimen. So I'm just going to ask you one more time to run through your regimen because they're like, no, I missed the beginning. Okay. And you guys you got to get this because she's got fabulous looking skin. So we have to get this.
This is my jam. So I got it set up. Wash your skin. Wash your skin. If you don't know where to begin, you don't know what type of skin, there's a Skinceuticals has like 10 different cleansers for your skin. I'm oily, acneic, LHA cleanser, LHA toner, morning and night. In the morning, I will do my antioxidant, which is my Floritin gel, but you can also do Floritin, regular Floritin, and your C ferulic. So antioxidant after you wash your skin, whatever your skin type is, antioxidant. Then for me, because I'm acneic, I'll go with my Fido Plus, my Green Goddess, to help give me a little moisture from the hyaluronic acid, decrease blemishes and discoloration with the kojic acid. And then I come with my purple crack, which is HA intensifier, HA for hyaluronic acid. So it will help, again, create moisture within the skin, exfoliate the skin, give you a brighter, beautiful skin. And then after you put all that energy and effort into the skin, you've got to top it off with a sunscreen. So you're protecting your skin. And so that is my morning regimen. At night, you know, I just kind of wash, and I'm starting to drink my resveratrol. That's what's coming up next, to make sure that I get my antioxidant in the evening to keep my skin, you know, as beautiful and as glowing as long as possible. So that's it in a nutshell.
Oh my goodness. Well, it is glowing. It is gorgeous. So hopefully you guys got that. You got her routine. You got it down. And yes, she does have beautiful skin. You're getting lots of comments on your skin. So yes. And we will put this up. They want this pinned. And they want this up. This will be on Skinceuticals IGTV. So you'll be able to see it again. But Dr. Cash, before we close out, can you tell everyone how they can get a hold of you? Because they want to order some products and get some Skinceuticals. So I just want to make sure they know where to go to get products from you.
Come to my website, CamilleCashMD.com, and we have a link to my Skinceuticals store. If you go to my Instagram, Real Dr. Cash, you can link to my website, and we will get you whatever skincare products you need. So we're happy to, you know, promote beautiful skin, and we want everybody to, you know, in this time of stress, we don't have to look like we're stressed. We can take some self-care to try to, you know, make it through some difficult times. So when we get to take off the masks, we all look glowing and beautiful. So CamilleCashMD.com, and you can find the link for my Skinceuticals site.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Cash, for sharing your expertise with us today, educating us on antioxidants, sharing your personal routine. And everybody, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And if you missed anything, come back and watch us on IGTV. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.